Day 19. John Fairfax. The man who rode the oceans. The Atlantic Ocean is a vast, shifting wilderness sits, moods changing from glassy calm to roaring chaos in a heartbeat. In January 1969, a lone rowboat bobbed on its swells, a speck against the endless horizon. At the oars sat John Fairfax, sunburnt, salt-crusted, and grinning like a man who'd just decided to do the impossible. Fairfax wasn't a typical adventurer. Born in Italy to an English father and Bulgarian mother, he'd run away from home as a teenager, lived with Argentine gauchos, and even tried his hand at smuggling. His life had been a series of escapes and reinventions, but by his late 30s, he craved a challenge that would test him in a way nothing else had. His idea: row solo across the Atlantic Ocean. No sails, no engine, no companion but the sea. On January 20th, 1969, Fairfax set out from the Canary Islands in a 22-foot fiberglass rowboat named Britannia. The first days were almost easiest Teddy trade winds, blue skies, the slap of oars in water. But the ocean soon reminded him who was in charge. Storms lashed the boat with 40-foot waves, pitching him like a cork. Salt water soaked his supplies. Sharks circled. His hands blistered, split, and bled with every stroke of the oar. Sunburn turned his skin to leather, and yet each morning he rose, set his back to the oars, and pulled. Fairfax developed a rhythm. Row for hours, rest, repair gear, eat meager meals of canned food and desalinated water, then row again. He read books by oil lamp. He talked to the sea as if it were an old friend. Loneliness was his greatest adversary. Weeks passed without sight of another human being. One day, a passing freighter spotted him and offered to take him aboard. Fairfax laughed and waved them off. "I'm busy," he shouted. "I'm going to New York." After 180 days and 5,000 miles, Fairfax reached Hollywood Beach, Florida. In July 1969, the same week that Neil Armstrong walked on the moon, crowds gathered to greet him, baffled and inspired in equal measure, not content to stop there. In 1971, he rowed across the Pacific Ocean with his girlfriend, Sylvia Cook, another feat no one had accomplished before. Lesson of the day: the size of your challenge doesn't matter as much as the size of your commitment. John Fairfax's journey is a reminder that impossible goals are conquered one stroke at a time, and that persistence can carry you across any ocean.